Good morning, and good morning. Hope everyone's well and staying safe. Just on North Prom, obviously. Look at the change. Sun's out. Hopefully people can hear what I'm saying today. I'll do what have a word in a minute. Just bear with me. Look how clear it is over that way. See that going out to the lakes? Let me not get my finger in the way. Look how clear that is. Wow. What a lovely morning. It's a little bit nippy yet, but it's totally different. Look at that. Hardly a cloud in the sky. What a difference there. Told you the sun had come out. Right. A sincere thank you for all the comments yesterday and everybody. What a community. I know I've said before, but you know, it was one of them days, I think, with one thing and another. Cars, who needs them? But I do believe, seriously, with this COVID and what have you, it's just made people a bit more, I don't know, where highly I don't know. It's one of them things, isn't it? But after reading comments as well that I read this morning, by the way, it's about 8 o'clock now. I wanted to come out early so I could do a quick vid for you. But yeah, I read the comments this morning, and some of them, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. That just bring things into perspective? And cars are nothing at the end of the day. So you have to change your attitude, don't you, and get on with it. But I do want to thank, seriously, genuinely, so many thanks to everybody that commented and has helped. That, by the way, and I want to make this quite clear, was not a video to try and raise any money. It was not, seriously. It was something that, even the title was when you just can't get a break, and I didn't just mean me, I mean in general, for all of us. You know, and it was like my bloody car sort of thing, you know. It's and how things can transpire or work against you now and again. But things do come round, and they do. I did say on the video yesterday, it's like being on the big one at the pleasure beach. Sometimes you're on the up, sometimes you're on the down, and the top and bottom is that is life, isn't it? You know, and you have to deal with it, and the best way you possibly can. But like I say, some of them comments yesterday, it pales into insignificance. What poxy cars? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, genuinely. But seriously, that was not at all trying to raise any funds towards that car. It was not, seriously. But by the same rule, I'm overwhelmed, seriously, with people that have been commenting. Someone's done cold fizz, which I will go through that later on if that's okay, because I just wanted to do a quick video now just to say thank you and to say what a community we've got now. I mean, well, like I say, what can you say? It's just fantastic. It's cracking. But yeah, sorry, a couple of the comments was back. Why don't you sell the bike? I did try and say yesterday that I have said before that a mate, I give the keys to my mate. He went to look at the bike, and I was trying to say yesterday, but there was that much wind noise. I don't think it came out, to be honest. But I did say on the video yesterday, but it's had a bad winter stuck outside under a cover, basically, and it needs money spending on it. I think I said, and the choker is, I can't sell the bike to sort the car out, because at the end of the day, the bike's a toy, and it really is. you know, I've said many a time before, car comes first. Just show you out here, look how nice it is now. Oh, cracking morning, how different. See, 24 little hours, how different. The sun comes out, you feel that much better. Get on with it. Things will happen. Yeah, so the bike, sorry, that needs money spending on it. So it was one of the, I would sell the bike. It wouldn't, but I'd get another one. Do you know what I mean? As and when things are, which we know things improve, what they do. There's part and parcel in it. So that was a couple of the comments yesterday that I read this morning. It was just one of them nights last night, to be honest. Just didn't want to really do much, but do you know what I mean? Sometimes you get knocked down, don't you? But you've got to get up. Literally, you've got to get up and try again. And that's what we're going to do. Most definitely. But yeah, but sincerely and genuinely, so many thanks to everybody, one and all. One and all, seriously. So, plan for today. Oh, I've got another thing that I've been having comments through the last, well, for a few months really, that I'll do another video later. I've been asked to do the streets again as well. You know, like Charlie, Vance and Hornby and Reeds and all them. Because I think it must have been the first lockdown 18 months ago. And things have changed since then, haven't they? You know, so places to stay for you when you come over. So I will be doing them again. ASAP, to be honest, as and when. So I will do them. But yeah, the other thing, I'll discuss that later, but it's something that has been on my mind, but it means doing a second channel, which is, I've already got the, what could be called half set up, if that makes sense. What does that say? Wet paint? Really? They've been painting there. Oh, wet paint. Yeah, so I could set up a second channel. Now, the question is, does it warrant it? Because I'll tell you now, actually. Some have been saying, can you not get a second channel where we can follow what you're doing and that sort of thing, and, you know, what's happening, and more than, you know, more what trouble I get myself into and what have you. This is one of the entrances, by the way. That was an entrance at one time. So, yeah, let me know if you think it warrants a second channel, because I'm not sure, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. But if you'd like to see more in depth, not in depth, I expect that's the wrong word, but more what bikers up to, trying to sort cars out and bikes out and trying to get here, there and what have you. What's happening, please let me know but I will go into a bit more detail later, because I'm iffy, to be honest, about it. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think, will you, please. Let me know if there's something out there for it. Yeah, I don't mind, I'll do that, not a problem. So yeah, sorry, that was the entrance to the air raid shelter. I didn't say, did I? One of the entrances to the air raid shelter that used to be here. There's another one down there. I've gone into it all before. So for those that's been on the channel for a while don't want to know again, they've seen it all. But what a lovely morning. Absolutely cracking, innit? It's a little bit cold, but we're still on about, it's probably 8:15 now, so give it another couple of hours, let it warm up. Hopefully it'll be like this for the weekend if you're coming over. Hopefully. But like I say, 24 little hours, and I feel better due to use and the support and help. And I do want to thank honestly those that did do something with Ko-fi. And that, by the way, that Ko-fi wasn't just on for that one, it's on just about every single video that I put on the Ko-fi, so it wasn't especially put on for that yesterday. It just seemed, when I looked at, I didn't even properly look at the video myself till this morning, to be honest. It does seem a bit, well, he's wanting, you know, people to, and it seriously wasn't for that. It wasn't, it was just this is what can happen, if that makes sense. And using myself as a for instance, an example, and sometimes you just wonder why. But then, like I say, after reading the comments and what have you, it pales into insignificance. It's a poxy car at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It's a poxy car. It's just, you know, things just seem to, you know, transpire against you, don't they, now and again. And then when you think about it, put it into some sort of rational thought and what have you, after a few hours, you just think, yeah, we'll get it sorted. It'll be sorted one way or another. And some said, why don't you sell that one and get another? Have you seen the price of second-hand cars now? They're a bloody fortune, honestly. Just for like a Focus. I think it was a 55 Focus they were wanting like 1,800 quid for the other day. I'm like, what? That's a 600 quid car. Do you know what I mean? But that one's been done now anyway. They've fixed it. It's all done. I needed 2 new tyres, because I know I was trying to say this as well yesterday, but there was so much wind noise. I don't know whether anyone could hear. It needed 2 new tyres as well, because if you remember when I had the MOT done a couple of 3 months ago, there was advisory saying that the front tyres were close to limit, but it passed, if you know what I mean. So while Mick's had it in the garage, I did say, just check them tyres, will you, mate? And he's put 2 new tyres on it as well. So literally it was 180 for the, that in-tank fuel pump and fitting of it and what have you, because apparently that is a bit of an hassle, getting it fitted. I mean, mechanics will know better than me. And then it was 40 quid aside for the front tyres, so that's another 80, so that's where you get your 260 from. That was another question. Oh God. You see, and then you see things like that as well, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't it put things into perspective? But anyway, I've been nattering on long enough, I know that, and I appreciate it, and I do appreciate everyone sincerely, and gratitude is, seriously, for those that did the Ko-fi and what have you, you're all stars. But not just that, everyone on the channel, everyone that's ever looked at a video and helped and supported in one way or another, whatever way that is. We know we've got shall we say, locals, the bikerettes and the gents that are on all the time, even when it's just a little walk along the prom, so I can show you what it's like early morning. It is a genuine and honest and sincere thank you. But as per normal, let's get back to normal. Has to be done. From a sunny, and I'm glad to say that, a sunny North Shore, Blackpool. Most of all, stay safe, and bloody hell, have a cracking day.